What's up, guys? Welcome to, I wouldn't call it a vlog, I'm gonna call it a quick video about basically what this video is gonna be about. I've been getting a lot of requests regarding my whole Accutane experience. So something pretty cool. This is the box. I won't show this because I think it has my address. This is the Accutane box. This is the brand that I prefer to take. There's many different brands, but it's the one that I prefer to take. I'll explain why in a little bit. But something pretty cool, guys. Today is actually my last pill. So hopefully I can focus. This is my last pill. I'm supposed to be taking 3 a day, but the last one ended up with 1. So today's actually my last pill. I'm done with Accutane. I'm gonna tell you guys kind of my whole little story behind it, why I decided to do it, what I hated about it, pros and cons, and stuff like that. So, put this to the side. Basically, I decided to go on Accutane. Quick little background story, because I have acne since I was in high school. I don't have a lot of photos because I didn't like taking photos, but I used to have really bad acne on my face. And I have really scarred, I don't know if you guys can tell, because the Accutane helped with the scarring. So I don't really have like scars that much, but you guys can kind of see. But yeah, the Accutane really did help. I don't have any more acne, but I used to have a lot on my face. Once I got out of high school and got in, once I got out of high school, kind of like my second year out of high school, acne went away from my face. I would get breakouts here and there, but I started getting it a lot on my body, and a lot on my chest, a lot on my back, and it was just, to me, it was something that really bothered me. It was something that I really didn't like about myself. It was like my biggest fear. Even though I have like a quote unquote like, a body that a lot of guys want, it still bothered me to take my shirt off. It still bothered me to like show my back and show my chest. And then I'm to keep real with you guys, there's a lot of photos that I posted on Instagram where I actually edit them, or how people edit them for me. Hey bro, hey, whoever was doing stuff for me, can you just crop out the acne for me, please? Like, I'm being completely blunt with you guys. I would do that a lot. I would just take out the acne, which is now there's so many editing tools that, it's super easy, honestly. Photoshop does wonders. Yeah, and it used to bother me a lot. I used to do videos, and I'll tell the videographer, hey bro, hey, whoever's in the video, can you edit the acne now? Like try to get me on this angle where my acne shows that much, or like, it's like a cringy moment, like, oh, it'd be annoying. So the reason why I didn't get on Accutane before was because Accutane, it is really expensive to get it without insurance. Okay, so the amount of Accutane, guys, so one box, just one box comes out to $415. Hope you guys can see that here at the bottom. So yeah, one box. Keep in mind that I went on to going 3 pills a day, so I was getting 3 boxes a month. So yeah, that would have been like 400 times 3, that would have been like 1,200. Actually no, is that even 1,200? I think that's 1,200. That would have been that much, whatever. But dude, like, that's expensive out of pocket. So I don't have insurance to cover it. My insurance wouldn't cover it, which is too expensive. So once I got insurance, I decided to just, get it happen, make it happen. So I ended up, literally, it became free. So why not? So I was on it, and I'm gonna tell you guys kind of like my experience once I jumped on it. What happened with my right away, with like the symptoms right away, like immediate symptoms. I remember that I went to go get seen by a dermatologist. Right away, she was like, you know what? You need to get an Accutane. Your acne is really severe in your body. It's kind of what I went for. So I was like, hell yeah, they approved it. But for you guys to actually be on Accutane, there's a lot of things that have to happen in the background before you can be on Accutane. First of all, you gotta get blood work done every single month. your body has to be okay with taking this medication because it can harm you a lot in the inside. It can mess up your liver, just a lot of little details like that. And I went on to did my blood work. I passed. I was actually went to go get the Accutane test when I was on prep for my show in Vegas, my pro show. But you cannot be, this is what my dermatologist told me, okay? There's many dermatologists, this is what my dermatologist told me. You cannot be on a diet and be on Accutane. You just can't. It's too hard on your body. Because what Accutane does, it dries you out. So it's just, you already dry, so it's too painful. Like I would take you off of it because you're gonna hurt yourself. So I was like, okay, then I had to wait till I was off prep. I was off competing, then I had to wait till almost a month later, so my body can kind of like balance out, right? Then I went to go take the test, the blood test. My blood levels came out fine. I went to go pick up my I got a call. When I pick up my medication, I went to Walmart where I had picked it up. Well, I was getting it at first, which is a really funny story about that. And then I remember I took the pill right outside the parking lot. Boom, popped the pill. Went to the gym, work out within an hour. First symptom, my lips were super dry and chapped. I mean like that. And I was just like, what the heck? And the thing with me, I don't know if it's just me, but I have big lips, so like my lips get chapped really easily because my lips are so big. But like it was just like, so I carried chapstick with me all the time. I was putting chapstick like back and forth, and nothing was working. It would just keep getting chapped and chapped. I was like, holy shit, this is really fucking true. This is the first thing that told me, you're gonna get chapped lips. You're gonna, So that's what happened right away. But actually, go backtrack a little bit. I'm getting a little too excited for y'all. What happened to that was that when I went to go get this all started, you first need to sign an affidavit. So you kind of need to sign an affidavit. Basically, if something happens to you, it's not, of course, the doctors, they're not liable for it. You're just your own, it's because you want to do it. So I had to sign a booklet. It was like that thick. Every time I would go to the dermatologist, they would ask me the questions. For me, because I'm a male, I don't know for female it's more out there. I'll explain what it is to someone for the female because I asked, because I'm gonna make this video. For us males, they would just tell me all the time, don't get nobody pregnant. Do you know if anybody that's pregnant? Be protected and have protected sex. And are you feeling suicidal? Are you depressed? Because some of the symptoms, I'll put them right here. Some of the symptoms, you guys can probably pause the video and watch that. Some of the symptoms are like depression, suicidal thoughts, chapped lips, yeah. The symptoms that I came across with a lot first were, my personal symptoms were the chapped lips, the super duper dry skin. My skin is not that dry right now. Actually, it is starting to dry up a little bit. So you see how dry my skin is? So super dry skin, really dry lips. I will have a headache. Could you not? I had a headache every single day. Every day for 7 months, I had a headache. Every day. Stomach ache. I had to forcefully eat. I don't even know how I gained so much weight because I would not eat. I just wouldn't get hungry. Like I would try to eat and I was shocked because I never understood. People would tell me that, like, bro, I can't eat. I'm like, how can I eat? Like, and this is the first thing that I could not eat. I couldn't even drink water. It was that hard. My joints were just killing me. They're still killing me to this day. Well, I got one more pill left, but my joints, my bones. I couldn't be in the sun because I would right away get burned. Those are some of my symptoms. I think that's basically all that I had personally. I know that for women, when you go and you do this stuff, you have to take a pregnancy test before you can go get your next month's medication, and you have to kind of like you got to tell your partner to have protective sex, something like that. I don't know. I know it's like you got to take a pregnancy test every month, and you got to go online and say you're not pregnant. Funny story about that actually that happened to me. Funny story that happened to me. I went to Walmart, right? And I went to go pick up this medication. I'm a guy. I'm pretty sure I look like a guy. I might have a pretty high squeaky voice at times, but I'm a guy, okay? This pharmacist, I'm guessing it was a long day for her, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen in the background for you to get this medication. For you to actually get this medication, your dermatologist has to first go online. Your dermatologist has to approve it, and they have to go online, do some paperwork, and then that online is called I Pledge, which is what we the affidavit. They send it over to the pharmacist, says that we kind of are agreeing with taking this medication. I have to do that every single month. And if they don't do that correctly, I can't pick up the medication. So I guess something happened, I don't know. I go and pick up my medication, right? I go to the medication. This pharmacist decides to ask me if I were pregnant. She's like, are you pregnant? Literally, I was like, this is literally my legit answer. I swear to God what I told her. I was like, last time I checked, I can't get pregnant. And she did not give me my medication. She would not give me the boxes because online I had to go and answer a question saying I was not pregnant. Are you kidding me? I got an argument with her. I was like, ma'am, like, I can't get pregnant. I'm a male. Like, I can't get pregnant. I'm sorry, we just cannot give you the medication. This question was not answered. I was like, and I tried to go online on my phone, the iPledge, I made an account, right? And I couldn't answer none of the questions. I had to be by my dermatologist. So I couldn't pick up medication the next day because it was already closed. The clinic was closed, so I had to wait till the next day. It was just a freaking issue. And that was just super funny because I was just like, what? After that, I ended up switching to Rite Aid. I ended up getting my medication there. There I had a couple things that happened to me. So there are a lot of different brands, guys. There's a lot of different brands. This is the Mysoran, you know. This is the one that I was taking personally. You see how the like don't get pregnant sign. But there's a lot of different brands of it. There's a lot of generic brands and then the main brands. I think this is the main brand one. But some brands don't work good with body types, which is what I was told, and I experienced it myself. They gave me this other box. It was like pink and white. That one did not work. I didn't see no difference when I was on it. Actually, the symptoms went completely like low. I still had the symptoms, but they were not as active. So I ran into an issue where they didn't want to give me this one, even though I was requesting it, because they said it was the same thing. Until I kind of spoke with them, like, dude, this doesn't work for me. Like, I need this brand was the one that works for me. So they ended up, you know, they did it. It wasn't really a big deal. They just had to do more paperwork. They had the boxes. They just didn't want to give it to me. But yeah, so there's certain brands that I'm guessing don't work with certain people. This one was the one that worked for me a lot. I'm not recommending this box. I'm not saying that you should take this box. I'm just telling you what worked for me. And this box was the one that actually worked for me. Now, quick little disclaimer for everybody. Once you guys do, everything fell out except the one that I need to take. You guys can see that when you take this, good thing I didn't take it yet because you can see that. Even before you're about to peel the thing off, it says, you know, make sure you're not pregnant because you cannot take this. You know, when you open the thing, it's just nothing but like liability issues and all this stuff. So more important, the back. And then here you can kind of see what can happen if you do have a baby. These are some of the stuff that can happen to them. So those are some of the stuff that can happen to them. So highly, the big thing, if anybody that gets on this, is to not have any kids while you're on it. You know, have protected sex. Just stay safe. You know, you don't want to. Just stay safe. Honestly, that's all you really gotta do. I'm pretty sure most everybody knows how to stay safe. You know, just don't get pregnant. Understand that this is something that can harm a child. You know, your future child. So, you know, I took that very seriously. You know, thanks to God. You know, I didn't have a kid. We didn't have no kids. Even though we moved in, when we got married, you know, we're mature adults. We know what we're doing. But yeah, those were my cons that I had with it, guys, was just honestly a lot. I had to do a lot with. It's not that I was depressed. I wouldn't call it depressed, because they would ask me that question every time we go there. Are you depressed? No, I was not depressed. It's just that seeing my body transform like that. Think about it. I went from having, last year I had a six-pack all year round, and I was still bulking. I had a six-pack all year round because I was on this medication right here. I was not allowed to be on a quote-unquote diet. I was not allowed. It actually, this medication works really good on a high fat diet, which is pretty funny because I don't know if you guys can. I don't know if it's just looking with like Hispanic parents, but my parents used to always tell me, you get acne because you eat like this, you eat like a pig. You eat a bunch of chips, you eat a bunch of chocolate, you eat a bunch of snacks. You know, you have a really high fat diet. That's why you're breaking out so much. When I spoke to my dermatologist about it, they told me that that was not true. They told me that acne is actually a lot to do with genetics. It does matter the way you eat because you are what you eat, but it's not really that high of a thing, because think about it this way, guys. When I compete, when I'm doing my stuff, I eat clean. I'm really sensitive to fat and I'm really sensitive to carbs, and I eat super clean, like super clean, and I will still break out. I'm gonna post some photos right here. You guys can see how I would get like big old volcanoes in my face, in my chest, like huge freaking volcanoes, and I will have a clean diet. So that, to me, that was like, no, that cannot be it. It's another thing where they say that, you know, your hormones, you know, if you're horny, if you're trying to but like, I don't know. To me, the dermatologist said that it wasn't really that. A lot of it had to do with genetics, and I can kind of say that because my dad, I think he's 50. I think he's only in his 60s. He still gets acne. He still has breakouts. My dad. So I think a lot of that has to do with genetics. Personally, another thing too was that every time you guys go and get this, you gotta get blood work done every single month, because they have to make sure that your body's okay with it. Your liver is the main thing. Also, you gotta drink a lot of water, because like I said, this dries the crap out of you. So if you don't drink water and you go and take your blood work done, you go get your blood work done, and it comes out that you're too dry, they won't give you the medication, because you gotta be fluid. You gotta drink a lot of water, basically. I don't know all the term stuff like that. But yeah, that's the thing that I hate with it. The pros of it, of course, guys, I'm completely acne free. I will show little transformation photos. You guys probably see them right here, posting them as I'm talking in the background. Like, I'm completely acne free. Like, I have no acne in my back. I have no acne in my chest. No acne in my face. You guys can kind of see it from right here. Like, I have literally no acne on my face anymore. No acne on my chest, on my back. Everything's just been completely clear. And it's just, to me, that's just the biggest thing. Me growing up, my biggest like fears and my biggest, like, you know, what I hated the most about myself was like my acne and my teeth. Because I had really crooked teeth. You know, my teeth having fixed, I have straight teeth. They tell me that I'm gonna be off of it for 3 months. After that, I will go back to see if I break out again. If I'm still breaking out, they're gonna put me back on it. So hopefully, they said they have cases where, you know, people be on it for like 2 years sometimes, because they just keep breaking out. So hopefully it doesn't happen to me. I know people that were on it only for the long amount of time and it worked for them. Me personally, I was on it for an extra month. You're only supposed to be on it for 6 months. They gave me 7 months because how severe my acne was. And they gave me 3 months. They gave me the last 3 months of 3 pills. So that's like the max. Like the max. They do some calculation between how much you weigh and how tall you are. I don't know what that calculation is, but it depends how many pills you can take. My max was 3 pills a day. And as you increase on the pills, you know, you get to see like how drastic the symptoms are and how drastic the freaking the acne starts going away. But I mean, honestly, Pros, guys, I loved it. It worked, did wonders for me. It really, I don't know, it's gonna help me. It helped me out. Just cons was all the freaking side effects that I had with it. My joints, you know, I wasn't able to lift as heavy because everything was hurting, everything was popping. I feel like an old person. So it sucked. It really did suck, really, really bad. But I mean, I made it work. It is what it is. I stuck through it. So I'm really, really happy with it. See how it works out. Just when they would ask me if I was depressed, I would always tell them no, because I wasn't depressed. I wasn't suicidal. I've never been depressed or suicidal. I've been depressed, but I've never been like suicidal. Like, we all have those thoughts, but like I was never like, oh my god, like, you know, we're not gonna get into the subject because it's a really sensitive subject for people. But like, to me, what bothered me the most was just seeing my body trying to like change, going back to the body that I had when I wanted to work out and didn't have muscle. You know, well, I had muscle, but I didn't have the body that I have. That was my, like, kind of like, I was like, damn, you know, I was happy my acne was gone, but I was looking up in the mirror and I was like, damn, like, where my abs at? You know, or where my, you know, it's just psychological stuff. But to me, I know that I can get it back, which I am. But that's basically the main thing, guys. Hope this video was somehow, you guys got some information out of this. You guys learned something about Accutane. You guys, if you guys decide to take it, just know that these are my personal symptoms. Oh, you guys, I didn't even know that was there. Look, severe birth defects. So stay safe out there, guys. But hopefully, I didn't know that was there. First time I actually read that. But yeah, if you guys do take it, stay safe. This was my personal opinion of it. I'm not saying to go take it. I'm not saying to go be on it. It is expensive if you don't have insurance, especially here in California. I don't know about anywhere else in the other states, but it is expensive. So make sure you have insurance and it covers it. I recommend it. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys like this kind of infomercial video about Accutane as my personal experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's more videos that are gonna be up coming up soon. I actually have some videos on my computer. I just haven't got to it yet. I've been doing a lot of other stuff. But even though we're quarantined, you know, I've been really busy. Like really, really busy. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm actually gonna take this pill, and then who knows, we might get into baby making. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.